Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to take the time out to formally introduce my son Joshua to you guys. Say hi. Say hi. Look. Say please remember to like this video. Woo. Okay, busybody. He's just... Hi guys, welcome back to the Inspirational Shan Makeup channel. It's your girl Shan. In today's video, we will be focusing on the procedural steps that I take when I am doing a makeup tutorial. So guys, when I'm doing my makeup tutorial, I normally start off with my brows. That is my eyebrows, guys. The first thing I do is to brush my eyebrows upwards with this brush. Then I would outline my brows using a black eyebrow pencil or a brown eyebrow pencil. You can choose any one of them when you're outlining your brows and filling your brows. So the first step is to brush my brows upwards, outline my brows using a specified eyebrow pencil, and thirdly, filling them. After they have been filled to my choice, I am going to move on or go ahead using a slice brush, right, and a concealer, right, that matches my skin tone, right. Reason being, when you use your slice brush and a concealer, it gives it a more finished look, right? That is why it is recommendable for you guys to have a concealer and a slice brush to, clean up your brows. So in other words, it gives it a more finished look by cleaning up them. Now I would then move on to my eyelids. This is this area, that is this area, right? Before adding any eyeshadow, I normally use a concealer again in the form of a base, right? I would use my concealer in the form of a base to give my eyeshadow a popping look when it has been applied. So in doing that, you can just simply use a concealer, a light concealer and a brush, then you blend it out, right? Next step is to add my transition color, and that is normally, to my understanding, the transition color can be a dull color that is normally placed at the top here, right? Then I would go in with another darker color to deepen the crease, you understand? So if I'm doing, per se, I am doing a cut crease tutorial, right? I use a transition color here, which is a lighter color, and then I use a darker color to deepen the crease, you understand? That is this area here, that area, right? Please remember, when you are using more than one colors, it is recommendable that you have as many brush as possible. So per se, I am using red, green, I'm using a yellow here, right? For my transition color, I'm going to need a brush to apply the yellow eyeshadow. If I'm using a bright red here to deepen my crease here area, I'm going to use another brush, and so on and so forth. So when I have applied my transition color and my dark color here, I normally go ahead and blend them together, because honestly, a rule of makeup application, you should not be able to detect where one color starts and where one color finish, right? So that is where the law in other words of blending comes in, right? Moving on, if you are cutting a crease, or normally when I'm cutting my crease, I use this brush, the brush that was used previously to clean up my brows, along with a brighter shade concealer. Normally the concealer that I'm using when I'm doing my cut crease is in the shade Porcelain GC969, okay, because it is white and it gives, you know, a popping look, right? Moving on, after I've completed my eyelid, I then do go ahead and use my liner. I normally use this one, or sometimes I'll change it up a bit and use this. And it's time to draw my wing. A wing liner is needed to draw a wing. After that, I go ahead and add my foundation. If I do not have a foundation, I use a pro concealer, right, that matches my skin tone in the form of a foundation, along with a brush. For example, I use this concealer, I use this brush. And please remember, guys, when you're doing when you're blending out your foundation or your concealer, the brush has to be moist for it to, you know, blend in properly. And we do not do this when we are adding our foundation or powder or anything. We pat, bam, bam, bam. We push the product into our skin, and that is another rule of makeup, right? On my next video, I'll be going in depth on the rules or steps that one should take when applying their makeup, right? That is going to be on my next upload. After I have successfully added my foundation on my skin and it is blended out to my satisfaction, I then go in with a concealer, a light shade concealer, under my eyes for contouring. Now the areas for contouring is under eye, your nose area, in the center, here, here, and here. So I normally go in with my concealer and I use a beauty blender to push the product into my skin, right? Again, push or pat. That is vital when doing makeup. After I am finished contouring, highlighting, I then use my concealer for contouring, right? This is the area that these are the areas that I normally contour, from here, here, and here. Those are your contouring areas, right? So after you have added your pro concealer, you use another beauty blender to blend out the product, and you blend the product by patting. Always remember that, guys. Now, after I'm finished adding both my contouring products and highlighting products, I then move on to adding my setting powder on each areas, right? I add my setting powder for highlighting on the highlighting areas, and likewise my contouring powder for my contouring areas, and allow it to bake into the skin, right? Last but not least, or should I say, another step is to do my lips. In doing your lips, guys, you're gonna need, or not necessarily, but most people, and I use a eyebrow pencil to outline the lips, guys. Outline the lips, and then I use a concealer of my choice, and you know, that's how the magic works. After doing all that, I then use my beauty blender, or should I say, sorry, my brush, to evenly distribute the products, the both the contour and highlighting powder that was used earlier on my face, blend it out to get an even look, for it to be evenly distributed, guys. And that's basically it. Sometimes I'll go under my eye with the eyeshadow, the dark eyeshadow that was used at the top, and that's it. That's a step for that I took or take whenever I am doing my makeup tutorial, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Thank you for the support. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload a new content on my channel. Until next time, guys. Love, love, love. Bye.